And now joining me on WION Newsroom, Adya Juneja, who will give us all the insights in the world of business. Miraj Shah giving us the buzz from the tech world. And Atira Sasidharan, who will get us all the updates from the world of sports. And we begin by going over to Adya for market updates.
Well, thank you, Deeksha. Copper led the base metal surge, while silver led the precious metals rally. But beyond immediate market trends, investors are still awaiting data clarity. The 43-day US government shutdown left major agencies scrambling to release weeks of delayed reports. Now, inflation data for September finally came out this week. But several crucial indicators, including housing starts, home loans, the trade deficit, retail sales, and the inflation report, still have no updated release dates. The backlog matters because outdated numbers risk distorting market expectations on inflation, growth, and rate cuts. With investors relying on fresh data to gauge recession risk and the timing of Fed policy shifts, the delays are injecting an extra layer of uncertainty into already choppy markets. And while the US catches up on key economic signals, it's also looking to materialize on the massive investment pledges. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick says the US wants 40 to 50% of domestic chip demand produced onshore, a goal hinging on Taiwanese companies like TSMC. Taiwan's President Lai says he supports reindustrialization efforts, but stresses the US must guarantee land, power, workforce, and incentive infrastructure to make mega projects feasible. Markets are watching closely as any large Taiwan commitment could weigh on the island's currency. Talking about currency, China has set the daily yuan reference rate significantly weaker than market expectations, marking the widest gap since early 2022. This signals that the central bank wants to temper the currency's rapid appreciation. State banks have also been spotted buying dollars to slow the rally. The yuan's rise has been fueled by returning capital, stronger markets, and a thaw in US-China relations, including a potential Trump visit. But a stronger yuan threatens China's exporters, so authorities are carefully engineering a controlled climb. And finally, in Europe, Tesla continues to lose traction. Tesla's UK registration plunged 19% in the month of November. BYD, meanwhile, more than tripled its registration as legacy and Chinese automakers gain ground with fresher, cheaper EVs. The brand is also contending with political backlash surrounding CEO Elon Musk, which analysts say is further hurting the demand. Overall, UK car registrations fell 6.3% last month as a tougher market environment hurts demand. Well, that's a wrap from the world of business. Now for all the tech updates, it's over to you, Miraj.
Thank you, Adya. Now, Russia has blocked access to US gaming platform Roblox, accusing it of hosting extremist material and what the Kremlin refers to as LGBTQ propaganda. Russia's communication watchdog said the platform contained content that was harmful to children's moral development. Now, Roblox has 151 million daily active users and has been previously banned in countries like Iraq and Turkey over child safety concerns. Now, this latest move is part of a wider crackdown by Russia on LGBTQ expression and advocacy. In 2023, Russia's Supreme Court designated the international LGBTQ movement as an extremist organization, effectively criminalizing any form of queer expression, information sharing, or solidarity. Down under, Australian telecom company Optus says it has fully restored its national broadband network services in Brisbane and other affected areas of Queensland. An outage on Wednesday left almost 10 million Optimus customers across Brisbane and southeast Queensland unable to dial 000, which is Australia's emergency number. Now, the outage also prevented some landline users from reaching emergency services. A spokesman for the company told Brisbane Radio that the disruption had been caused by a network server failure. According to Reuters, Meta Platforms has hired Alan Dye, Apple's longtime head of human interface design, as Meta accelerates efforts to build AI-powered consumer devices. Now, Dye, who will join Meta as the Chief Design Officer on the 31st of December, is an Apple veteran who led its human interface design team for decades. He's widely credited with shaping the look and feel of Apple's flagship products, including the Vision Pro headset, the iPhone X, and the Apple Watch. That's it from Tech. For sports, it's over to my colleague, Athira. Over to you, Athira.
Thank you so much, Miraj. Now let's look at the top sports stories we're tracking for you at this hour. We'll begin with cricket first, where Mitchell Starc has now broken Wasim Akram's record for the most wickets taken by a left-arm pacer in Test cricket. The 35-year-old reached a milestone on day one of the second Ashes Test at Gabba. Starc struck early, removing Ben Duckett in the first over, Oli Pope in the third, and Harry Brook in the 40th. This is the 26th time that he has taken a wicket in the first over of an innings, with 3 of those coming in this series. He also extended his impressive day and night Test record. Starc, the leading Test wicket taker in pink ball Test, now has 84 wickets from 15 matches. This is 41 more than Pat Cummins, who is second in place. Over in football now, Chelsea's Premier League title hopes suffered a major setback with a humbling 3-1 defeat at Leeds United. The hosts dominated the first half and struck twice. Chelsea rallied at the start of the second period, and half-time substitute Pedro Neto pulled one back in the 50th minute, but they conceded a third goal in the 72nd minute. With this, Chelsea have slipped to the 4th place. They are now 9 points behind leaders Arsenal. Staying with football, Liverpool manager Arne Slot has admitted that his side have lost their fear factor during a poor run of form, as Sunderland held them to a 1-1 draw at Anfield. Sunderland were on the course for their first win at Anfield since 1983, when they took a lead through Shamsuddin Talbi. However, an own goal from Nordi Mukiele allowed Liverpool to rescue a point. The Premier League champions now has failed to win in 3 consecutive home games. The result lifts the Reds to the 8th place in the table, while Sunderland's impressive run continues as they move to the 6th. Lastly, in Formula 1, McLaren unveiled the team's livery for the title-deciding Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Formula 1 will crown its champion on Sunday. McLaren's Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri are both seeking to dethrone Red Bull's Max Verstappen and deny the Dutchman his 5th title in a row. Norris is the favourite in the 3-way showdown. He is 12 points clear of Verstappen. For Norris, the equation is very simple. If he is on the podium in Abu Dhabi, he is the world champion no matter what his title rivals do. Well, with that, we have come to the end of the sports segment. It's back to you, Diksha.
Thank you so much, Athira, Miraj and Adya, for getting us all those details from the world of sports, business and tech.